I cannot resist walking through the bakery when I go to the grocery store, and I just have to look at the discount rack. A lot of times, these baked goods are just a day old. I've never tasted anything off of that discount rack that tasted like it was stale. So I did pick up these 3 butter cakes because they're always so yummy. When I see them, I grab them. And this is the dessert that I like to make with them. I don't really have a name for this dessert, and I'm not sure what I'm going to call it in the description, but maybe you can help me out. Maybe you can help me name this dessert. Let's give it a name. Okay, so I took those pound cakes and I cut them into slices, and then I arranged them real pretty in my 8 by 11 baking dish. Now let's set that aside because we are going to make something so chocolatey, so delicious to go on top of this. We'll need a medium-sized saucepan. Do not cut your stovetop eye or your burner on just yet. I tried to measure this for you, but I typically add 2 heaping tablespoons of cocoa and 2 heaping tablespoons of self-rising flour, and I use white lily. I tried to measure it. It comes out to about a 1/3 cup of each. Add a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Now we are going to blend this together, mix it together until you don't see any clumps. Add 1 cup of milk, and I'm just using 2% milk. Turn your stovetop eye on low, and that's about a 3 on my stovetop eye. We are going to mix this together until you no longer see those dry ingredients. Let's add 1 more cup of milk and stir. And stir. And stir. You are not going to leave this. You will continually stir this, and it takes about 15 minutes to be honest, but it makes it all nice and smooth. You'll see and feel that it's starting to thicken. Do not let it get to a rolling boil. Go ahead and pull it off the stovetop eye, and then you're just going to start pouring it in between each slice of this butter cake. You only want to put maybe a tablespoon or 2 in between each slice because we are going to take the rest of it and we're going to pour it right on top. Just like that. And I bet some of you can guess what this sauce is that I just made. You got it. It is chocolate gravy. You see, in my family, we don't just eat chocolate gravy on biscuits. When I was growing up, we didn't have a lot of sweets. We didn't get a lot of sweets. My dad would bring us home candy bars, and that was always a treat. But my mama would make a yellow cake with chocolate gravy sauce to go on top. And this is still one of my favorite desserts to this day. So if you walk by a discount rack at the grocery store, you might want to look for a yellow cake or these little butter cakes and go home and make you some chocolate gravy. Y'all, this is so good. It is my favorite dessert. Now y'all be good.